You can feel free to intro.
I'm not free. I'm cringe.
Wait, but doesn't that mean you're free?
Uh-huh.
Yo.
I may be cringe, but at least I'm free from society's chains.
Ain't that PEMDAS shit? That's how.
And that's why. Fuck.
Oh, the thing's open.
Oh.
I forgot. Hi.
Did you ever watch a cringe compilations when they were big? They still might be big. I haven't checked up on the community, but
What the fuck?
did you ever watch those?
Not cringe I used to watch Vine comps.
Compilations.
Yo.
I mean, depending on the Vine comp, it's a cringe compilation most of the time.
What about cum comps though?
What?
Is that a thing?
Cum comps?
Yeah, do they got cum compilations?
There's cum shot compilations.
Exciting.
It really is.
So I just found this thing on Twitter and I was gonna ask you about it. What the fuck is Gotham Knights? You know anything about that?
It's DC's having its own, like, I think it's called like DC Dome or something, where they just, it's like their own Comic-Con. Yeah, they did this all off the dome. Hey, we gonna make fuck, what are we gonna make? We gonna make a Calendar Man movie. We gonna make a damn Robin movie.
Just from the looks of it, it looks like it looks like it's just another battle for the cowl.
It's made by the same people did. It's the same studio that did Arkham Origins.
That's not bad.
Although I don't think this is in the Arkham verse. This is a separate universe. And from what it looks like in the trailer, quote unquote, Batman dies.
Sick.
And you play as, I'm saying quote unquote because obviously he's not fucking dead. That's stupid. This is like their way of like trying to like so they're using the Court of the Owls storyline, I guess. Who knows how close it'll be to the comics, but it's apparently 2-player co-op, and you have the choices between Red Hood, Robin, Batgirl, and Nightwing.
Which Robin?
Now, I think it might be Damian Wayne.
Is it not?
Not sure.
Is it not Tim Drake? Because I'm pretty. I saw a comment saying that it wasn't Damian. And I don't know who the fuck they have as Robin, if they even have one right now.
Let me see.
Didn't they get rid of Damian a little while back too?
I think Damian. Fuck. Comic books are stupid.
Comic books are very stupid. How have we gone this entire time without talking about comics?
Oh, because comics are just. Comics honestly need to go the manga route, but it's like it's hard to do that. Like, who do you give Batman? Like, who's the one guy you would give Batman as like to be the one author? There's not like there's not a lot.
And all the guys who made like the good shit are like fucking shit. They're like
they're dead or they're too old to even like move.
Is Denny O'Neil still alive? I think he was the editor for Batman in the 70s, and he was the...
No, sadly he passed away June 11th of this year.
That fucking sucks.
It's just with comic books. Like, it's just there's no consistency with it. Like, you could read like a whole like storyline of Batman, and midway you have like a whole different writer, and like the writing just all of a sudden becomes terrible, and it's just like for like 3 chapters, not chapters. Is it chapters?
Yeah.
It's not chapters.
Yeah, the comic. Well, kind of comics and manga do it weird. Like
it's just issues.
Issues,
That's
yeah.
what it is. You go like issue 34 out of like 57 for like a storyline, and the writing will just drop off, and they'll like do something stupid, and like either they just straight up retcon it, or like they just try to live with it.
Like how many times?
No real like.
How many times has DC tried to fucking reboot itself by now? Like Jesus.
There was.
Aren't they just rebooting themselves right now too?
I haven't kept up with comics in a long time.
I'm pretty sure they're like rebooting again.
There was New 52.
Fuck, I hated New 52.
Then there was Rebirth, which was kind of like, I think it was like a soft, like it wasn't soft.
Porn.
I think it had like a storyline into Rebirth.
Uh-huh.
And then like, I think it kind of merged like the Watchmen universe with the DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a weird thing. I read like, back then when I was still like big into comic books.
Yeah.
Me and my friend were kind of hyped for it, and it was sold out everywhere.
Give me a minute.
And it was kind of like...
The TV is burning my eyes, and I was like, why is it burning my eyes? And I was like, oh, I haven't adjusted the settings. Alright, we're good.
With Rebirth, they try to do, like, interesting things where they introduced a new, like, villain for Flash that looked cool. His name was Godspeed. Mm-hmm. He had, like, an interesting storyline. And then, like, Wally West... Wally West in New 52 timeline is a different Wally West from the one before, and I don't mean just like skin tone, like, or anything.
Yeah,
he's a completely different character, and the Wally from before New 52 shows up in Rebirth, and they both like. I think the Wally West from New 52 becomes part of the Titans, the Teen Titans.
What the fuck? Like
it's
you
remember?
So
there's two Wally West. I think.
You remember, but you know when like they were transitioning from the Golden Age to the Silver Age, and instead of doing that, they just made the like, oh yeah, everybody else is old and these guys are young. What was so hard about that? Simple, easy storytelling.
Oh man, comic books. And Marvel comic books are just a joke. Like, I think DC is still like kind of standing up. Marvel, like, I think nobody's reading that shit anymore.
Did you ever...
Except for like Spider-Man, I think.
Who the fuck is even doing Spider-Man? Is Peter even Spider-Man anymore?
There's two Spider-Mans. I think they...
Are they doing...
I think they Wally West... You know how I talked about how Wally West came in?
Yeah.
Miles Morales, I think, is now in the same universe now.
As Peter?
No, wait, what? What do you mean as Peter?
No. In the same universe
you mean
as Peter.
Spider-Man. Yeah. Okay, I thought you meant like he came and he's just, I will take over his identity.
I am.
Hey Peter, wait, weren't you I don't know if this is PC, but I thought you was white. No, we good.
Like, what that last storyline they did before Miles took over as Spider-Man, with Peter, it was
Wasn't that an Ultimate?
Yes,
like
it was the one. It was
which is a completely different universe.
Yeah, it was like where Peter and Doc Ock became the same person or something.
Oh no, that's separate. That's in the 616
okay.
universe, and that storyline is actually really cool.
Yeah, I've heard.
I really like it.
I've never read it. That's why I was like, I've heard it's really good.
I haven't finished it, but I've seen like panels and I've read like the first half, and it's just interesting. And it honestly made like holy shit, this shit's coming for your ass.
No! I'm in the Olympics.
That storyline and PS4 Spider-Man have made me really like Doc Ock as a opponent to Spider-Man, as a villain. He's cool. Like, not cool, but
never forget Norman Osborn has waves.
Never forget the storyline where Norman Osborn had sex with Gwen Stacy, and yeah, like had sex with Gwen Stacy, and
I beg your
Mary
pardon?
Jane. Fuck, what was that? I think Aunt May died. Bro, there was like a storyline in Spider-Man that was so. There was a story. Hold on, let me see this. Spider-Man, Norman Osborn, sex, not sex.
That's how you find hentai on the internet.
Fuck, what is this? Spider-Man deal with...
I have 3 clouds, so I'm gonna test this. What?
It was called Spider-Man One More Day, which was a crossover storyline. What?
Oh my god. Wait, will this work? Oh shit, it worked! Hey,
What
hold on.
happened?
Listen to this music.
Hey.
Bum, 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 bum. Ooh!
Okay.
That was nice.
So this was after Civil War, when Spider-Man reveals his identity. And so this storyline where Aunt May gets shot and Spider-Man wants to save her life. And then Mephisto, fuck, how do you say this? Mephisto? I think it's Mephisto. Who's a demon, offers to save her life if Spider-Man gives him his marriage.
Oh, okay.
So Spider-Man and Mary Jane are married right now, and that part would be erased from history.
Just gone.
And then also,
Oh, fuck.
with the deal, the demon erases the world's collective memory of Spider-Man's secret identity. And
Alright.
basically he gets like a soft reboot.
That's... Wow,
And no,
that's
I don't think-
so fucking cheap.
Yeah. I've heard like that storyline,
Fuck.
like people hated it.
Oh my god, this level's really fucking tough.
This guy said we
Gotham
don't
Knight,
talk about
yes.
One More Day. With Gotham Knight, back to that.
Huh.
It looks to be. I need to look at the gameplay again.
Fucking shit.
It looks to be somewhat similar to the Arkham style, but I think it has a little more of its own spin.
It's just co-op, right?
Let me see. Key features. Yeah, it's co-op. Open world Gotham City. Action RPG. Each hero has unique weapons, customizable suit, and 2-player online co-op is optional. And they released like a 18-minute gameplay thing.
Yeah.
And one thing that it is Tim. It's Tim Drake.
That's weird.
And one thing
No, fuck!
one thing people saw is that when you punch an enemy, the numbers come up and the enemies have levels.
Okay.
And people do not like that in a game. It's like that Destiny shit where like with Halo, it would just be about skill and like you being able to evade their attacks and shoot them. With Destiny 1 at least, one of the biggest complaints was just that bosses were all just enemies, like bullet sponges.
Where can I die? There we go.
And all that mattered was how high the number was on your gun, like the level.
That's
And that just
stupid.
like that just introduces a whole grinding aspect that nobody really likes. And so people are worried that this game is going to be like a microtransaction grindy like shit, like that like Avengers is. The new Avengers game. That new Avenger game, I don't know.
I haven't heard
like-
anything about it besides that, like, apparently a lot of people don't like something about it. I'm
I
assuming some
sent you the-
microtransactions.
That I sent you like a picture of the UI
Oh, there we
right?
go. Yeah, I remember that.
and it looked disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know, like, God of War had a similar thing, but, like, you could still, like, beat enemies on your own. It was still, like, you can dodge attacks and hit them, you know?
Yeah.
But, the timer went off. Let me finish right now. With God of War, they did the level up system and enemies had numbers to them, like levels.
Yeah.
However, you progress along with the story, whereas Destiny, it was you just kept playing and trying to get the loot that's RNG.
Yeah.
Like God of War didn't have RNG. You just leveled yourself up and chose your skill points or whatever skill, like the skill tree. So it's more up to you how you
play the game and get better at it.
Yeah, and you know, it goes along with the story. They don't just like put like enemies in front of you that are like super high level. Like in God of War, like you're still able to defeat like enemies that are like insanely higher level than you. What I'm hoping in this game is that it's the same thing and not just a stupid grind fest with microtransactions that it's just not fun.
Oh boy. I'm only on... Fuck.
See you next time on Loos Harlock.
Fuck.